The summons was delivered, but you stayed behind the glass, watching the inspectors and the bureaucrats all pass. One you love is a coordinate, a sector of the mind, where you've filed away the secrets that the court was meant to find. I was shot down by a clause in a mandatory law, a crash of the statistics that the judges never saw. I think sometimes you've lost the file where the heart is categorized in a life of technicalities that you haven't recognized. There are questions on the table that you answer with a no, a protocol of silence everywhere you're forced to go. It's an administrative error, a glitch within the plan, a mechanical malfunction of a solitary man. Can't you see the vacancy? Can't you see the hole, a gap in the upholstery of your bureaucratic soul? I would take you from the suite where the air is getting thin to the hallways of the hallway where the sentences begin. How's the life in the registry? Is it all it was to be? Does it sting to find the record of the things you stole from me? It is authorized to be angry. It is legal to hold fast to the wreckage of the memory and the shadows of the past. I am walking out alone through the administrative rain, carrying the verdict of a very long and static The town is full of plywood, but industrial decay, where you hid behind the curtains of a long and greasy day. I was a scrap metal angel falling through a main stage sky, while you watched the black smoke pigeons in the alley flutter by. You're a ghost in a trail, a shadow in a flat, no stinging obsession that you tethered to a bat. I crashed into the gravel wallpaper peeling? Does the floor begin to groan in the silence of a structure that you've inhabited alone? Does it burn like a cigarette when you think about the skin of a heart that was demolished by the rot that's setting in? I'll take you from the apartment where the pipes are full of lead, away from all the monsters that your isolation fed. It's okay to have the rancor. It's okay to have the sting of a life that's been forgotten by every living thing. The knowing is a poison. It only gets harder in the bone to find yourself a stranger in a house you used to own. Maybe on the highway, in the middle of a blur, I'll see you in the mirror as the person that you were. The Neapolitan heat is a fever in the street, where the loyalty and the violence are finally allowed to meet. I called for you to leave the neighborhood of the mine, but you stayed inside the borders of the life I left behind. The apartment is a cage of plebeian and violent thought, a geography of misery that we were both unfortunately taught. I was a Kaiser that dissolved in the middle of the light, a smart intruder in the center of the night. Say no to the hope of the return, while you watch the old identities and the ancient contours burn. You forget that the heart is a physical and a heavy thing, in a city that demands every bit of pride you bring. Can't you see the emptiness? Can't you see the stain of a woman who's traded all her features for the pain? I'd take you to the north, I'd take you to the white, away from the shadows that you used to try and hide. The parlor is exquisite, but the furniture is thin, a decorative sanctuary for the preservation of sin. I invited you to the balcony, but you stayed inside the drape, in a theater of your own design, from which there